Pam's grandfather. This is not Gogeta. This is Vegito. That is a terrifying image. Let me tell you folks a little story. I went a couple of years ago to the pre-release showcase of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and at the end of the day, after some stuffed crust Hawaiian pizza, there was a little quiz about Dragon Ball. They claimed it was a challenging one, and I got one of the highest scores there. I think I got the highest, actually, 18 out of 20. But there were also a lot of journalists there who got like 2. They were not taking it seriously, and I take my quizzes seriously. Join me as I am about to embarrass myself on the internet. In return, could you also subscribe and like the video, please? Cheers. This is supplied by thequiz.com, and this is the hardest Dragon Ball Z quiz ever. Can you pass it? And by you, I mean me, because otherwise my entire reputation and credibility is on the line. Question 1. Which Z fighter uses weighted clothing? Goku or Piccolo, so you get multiple choices, so that helps. Goku, Piccolo, Tien, all Z fighters, and all Z fighters except Yamcha. Dude, why you gotta single out Yamcha? Come on. They all talk about weighted clothing, and it's a tried and tested method, so why wouldn't you use it? What, Yamcha's gonna go, no way, man! I'm stronger than all of them! I don't need to pesky weighted clothing! Question number 2. Who swapped bodies with Goku? Ah, good. Ooh, tricky question at number 2. Turles, Goku Black, Bardock, Captain Ginyu. The trick question here would be, you think it's Goku Black, because technically the Wish they did swap bodies, but that was Zamasu if you really want to be pernickety, but no, it's Captain Ginyu. Standard population King Kai's planet? It's 3. King Kai, Bubbles, and Gregory. Side trivia, if you didn't check out my recent video about King Kai, the reason why it's so small is because Beerus decimated the size to a fraction of what it used to be, because Beerus lost at a game with King Kai and he had sour grapes. Who distracted Cell so Gohan could finish him? Piccolo, Gohan, Trunks, or Vegeta? Oh, it's of course our boy Vegeta, trying to atone for all the absolute sins that he'd done in the saga up to that point, and he sort of redeems himself in a way, but still, a lot of things could have been absolutely avoided had he actually not been a jerk. Question 5. Who supplies the senzu beans? Careful here. Careful here. This is a little trick one here, because thanks to senzu bean, we all think that senzu beans are delivered by Krillin. You gotta think more up top there, pal. It's Korin, because Korin senzu beans. Cheeky. This is a cheeky quiz right here. Question number 6. How did Goku fly before he learned to fly? Turtle Shell, Bulma. He flew Bulma can fly? What? I mean, yes, I know, it's talking about transportation or vehicles, but wow. Now I'm just imagining that Goku riding... Okay, I'll stop there. Flying Nimbus, because gifted by Roshi. Which sport does Yamcha play? Baseball! That's pretty much his major defining feature. If you didn't know that, shame on you. How many versions of Boo are there? Oh, that's a good question. There's Good Boo, Evil Boo, then there's Super Boo, then there's Kid Boo. So there are 4 base forms, but there are also fusions to be had. There's fusions to be had as well. There's Boo-Han. There is also the Gotenks one, and then the one with Piccolo. But then, do you also count the buffed up version? Do you count that too? I'm gonna go with 7. Oh, darn it. Oh, what were the other 2? Leave it in the comments if I missed it out, but okay. That one was a tricky one. Okay. Curse my hubris. Question number 9. Pam's grandfather. Oh, God. Please let this be a typo. After all, the only fans who know Pam... They doubled down! Pam is the... Oh, I needed a laugh today. Okay, alright. Pam. They make Calm down. Okay, here's Goku. Oh, why did... Okay, challenge Goku to a fight, to destroy planet Earth, to eat fruit from the Tree of Might. Yes. Okay, let's focus myself. Come on. In the Dragon Ball Z world, That is a terrifying image. Can a human being from Earth be taught to go Super Saiyan? In the Dragon Ball Z work? Well, no. No. I mean, Krillin becoming a Super Saiyan, you need a wish for that. But no, you can't teach a human to go Super Saiyan. No. And that picture, no! Why was Vegeta angry with Nappa after they landed on Earth? Nappa was responsible for the late arrival. Nappa was sleeping on the ship, Nappa caused an explosion that risked destroying the Dragon Balls, or he'd forgotten his Dragon Ball radar. Well, no. They don't have a Dragon Ball radar. It's because he caused an explosion. The volcano explosion. He was like, God damn it, Nappa, you almost destroyed them. Yeah, okay. This one's a deep cut. Because that one's, yeah. Now I'm starting to see the legitimacy of this one. This is kind of a challenging one. Which baddies did the Saiyans face in Barbady's ship? So, Pui Pui and Yakon, those two are a given. Barbady, though? They didn't really technically fight Barbady, though. So, Deborah? I want to say that, but they didn't fight Barbady. Okay, this is a weirdly phrased question, because they did fight Deborah. Gohan fought Deborah, that's why you got Majin Vegeta. But then again, Barbady's not there, so I'm not sure about that. So I'm just going to go with Pui Pui Yakon. That's a definite. Oh, okay. I don't know about that question. This one's phrased a little bit differently, you know? I'm just a bit like, okay. But technically, that's also correct. Berta's most dangerous quality, his words. Oh yes, Berta is an absolute wordsmith. But it's because he's the fastest in the universe. Who does Goku fight in the World Martial Arts Tournament? Oob, of course. Because for the longest time, he just fought a random kid. But now, thanks to Super, one of the biggest things that Super's done, in a good way, is that Oob now has some sort of connection and reason why Goku got stoked. Was Piccolo ever the strongest character in the series? Oh. I want to say at one point, yes. He got the fusion with Nail, and he could take down second form Frieza. And... ooh. And at that point, I think that was whilst Goku was in the incubation tank, so he hadn't got to 3 million at that point. Was Piccolo ever the strongest character in the series? Ooh, okay. Ever the strongest character in the series? I want to say yes. Ah, okay, yeah. Because also Kamikolo, because he got fused with Kami, and he was obviously stronger than Goku was when he had the heart virus, so there's also that. And now Orange Piccolo. So there have been points where Piccolo has been the strongest, but only temporarily. How did Goku Vegeta fuse in order to form Goji? Ah! Oh! Oh! Sneaky boys! No, oh! Oh. Naughty boy. This is not Gogeta! This is Vegito! Could you not find pictures of Gogeta? It was Janemba. Right. What lesson did Gohan teach Videl? Well, oh my. That is a very suggestive thumbnail for this question. Oh, well, how to go Super Saiyan, how to draw, or something else. Well, no, quite clearly it was how to fly. Not only did she learn how to fly, but I'm pretty sure that she and Gohan joined the Mile High Club. How many minutes were left before Planet Namek would blow up? 5. During the Buu Saga, how did Gohan become Mystic Ultimate? Ultimate Gohan, please. Through lifting the Z-Sword through Elder Kai's power. Through intense training on the Kai's planet. Through wearing the Patara earrings. Okay. This requires a little bit of thinking, because 3 of these are technically correct. Lifting the Z-Sword did unlock the Elder Kai, which in turn gave him the training to become Ultimate. Through intense training. So I want to say, I don't know whether this might be the actual accepted answer. Through intense training on the Kai's, no. Through the Elder Kai's power. Okay, now that I think about it, he didn't do intense training. He lifted a sword and sat in a circle for over a day. What's the best place to train in Dragon Ball Z? Hyperbolic Time Chamber, Kai's planet, Planet Vegeta. Dude, Time Chamber. Is Hercule the strongest human being in the series? Oh, okay. No. No. Because Krillin is. He is technically the strongest non-Dragon team member, but then also him joining the cast and Pam and all that. Yeah, you gotta remember Pam. Outside of the main cast? Yeah, sure. Out of the humdrum society. So, 24. Who lives on an island on top of the world? Chaozu, Krillin, Piccolo, Tien. I mean, I guess it's Piccolo? because, you know, he's got nowhere else to go, but I didn't really think I mean, technically now he has a house with a mailbox and superhero, but I guess he hung out on the lookout, then he merged with Kami, maybe? With Dende? I think so. Who is Krillin married to? Android 19, eh? They got to know each other. I'm not the one to judge. Marin, I do appreciate the fact that they used the one R. I still find it very sad that Marin actually would have said yes to him. That was really sad. What if Krillin married Marin? It's Android 18. Probably one of the most stable relationships in all of Dragon Ball. I'm so happy they are together. 26. How many times did Goku die in Dragon Ball Z? Okay, so there's obviously when he, well, yeah, it's two. It's two. First against Piccolo, and then, of course, against Cell. He has technically died one more time thanks to hits. Who beat up the How could you forget that? 28. It's gospel. You should know this. Is Videl part Saiyan? Okay. There are some debates about that, especially after the ritual for the Super Saiyan God. Did she inherit some Saiyan DNA? And of course, giving birth to Pan and, you know, how sharing blood and all that stuff. So, but I'm going to say no. No. Videl is not part Saiyan, because I don't think Dragon Ball is going to get that granular. So, no. No, no, no. 30. How did Super Buu escape from the hyperbolic time chamber? He blasted his way out, he yelled the portal into existence, Barbary broke him out, or he threatened Piccolo. No, he went, "Let me out!" This was a good example of Toriyama subverting expectation in an otherwise very wacky saga. So, yeah, no, that was good. Who was Goku's ultimate opponent at the end of the original Dragon Ball series? Original Dragon Ball Z series. You've got to think of the wording. It was Piccolo, because Piccolo Jr. and all that. Trunks' timeline. Who built the time machine? It was Bulma. How many Cell Juniors were there? Ooh, okay. I need to think about this one. I want to say 7 because 7, you know, all that stuff. I want to say 7. Yeah! What happened for Fat Buu to join the good side? He was beaten by Vegeta. He realized he didn't want to destroy anymore. He wanted to help defeat Kid Buu. He expelled his evil side. Well, technically he didn't want to destroy anymore because Hercule, Mr. Satan, managed to convince him not to. He did want to help defeat Kid Buu, but he did also expel his evil side. There you go. He technically did that. So therefore, innocent Buu, evil Buu, innocent Buu, albeit very, very selfish and greedy, was a good person. So there you go. Question 35, the last one. Was Super Saiyan 3 Goku stronger than Kid Buu 32? Kid Buu 32, okay, I think that's a typo. Certainly more of a typo than Pam. Was Super Saiyan 3 Goku stronger than Kid Buu? I want to say yes, because Kid Buu is not the strongest form of Buu. That was Buuhan. Kid Buu was weaker, but more frenetic and chaotic. So I'm going to say... What? What? That's debatable, but alright, whatever. Let's take a look at the results. Ooh, 94%, eh? Would you look at that? 94%. I got 2 of them wrong, so it's like 33 out of 35. Neat. The average score being 78. I mean, 78, that's not bad for the average, so a lot of folks do know their Dragon Ball. It was a pretty solid quiz, save for the big typo and doubling down of Pam. They need to fix that. And also, they need to replace those screenshots of Vegito for a Gogeta question. Even though these days, quite honestly, their personalities are the same. Do share this with your friends if you want to give it a go. But today, I did not embarrass myself on the internet. At least today.